Hey guys, happy Thursday. Today I'm going to be showing you how to draw a robot. I love drawing robots. If you were in kindergarten or first grade last school year, then you actually already drew one with me, but we're going to do it again because they're fun. What I love about robots and drawing them is that they're really easy to draw. You can make them any shapes that you want. You can combine all sorts of different shapes together in all sorts of different ways. This one is kind of like the standard normal robot that you see all the time. He looks similar to a person because he's got like legs and arms and a head like normal. But your robot could have wheels, your robot could have 4 arms, it could have wings, it could have a triangle shaped head. You can make yours any sort of way. So I'll show you the steps to make this one with a few little changes. But really, anytime I show you guys part of this and draw a certain shape, you could draw a different shape and see how it turns out. So make sure you start with a pencil so that if maybe you don't like the shape you choose or the designs you add, you can change it and get your coloring supplies, and let's get started. The first thing we're going to start off drawing is our robot's head. Now you can make the head any shape that you want. Basically any part of this robot you can change. However, I'm going to make mine pretty similar to the example one with maybe just a few little changes. And if you kind of follow with me and you want to change a lot of it up, that's okay too. But if you're trying to make yours more like mine, the first thing with the head is we're going to draw a rectangle. And you want to leave space above for that little like button or light on top. So I'm going to draw a rectangle in the middle, but I'm leaving space above. Okay. Then I'm going to draw the neck, which is 2 lines, like that. We're gonna do all the basic shapes first and then add all the details later, because I know a lot of you are probably going to make yours a little bit different. The next step is the body, which is also a rectangle or kind of square shaped, whatever you want. I make it a little bit wider than the head, but it can be the same size too. I do a line straight across. I make it just a little bit wider than the head. And then straight up and down on both sides. I'm gonna make it a little longer. There we go. And then connect them together and we have our body. Now I'm going to do the legs. I like to just have the legs go to the bottom of the paper, but if you want to make it shorter you can, or give it wheels or something, that could be really cool. For the legs, I did 2 curved lines for each leg and stop. And do the same on the other side. Now your legs could be straight up and down, your legs could be really super skinny, your robot could have 4 legs, it's up to you. But I'm gonna do a little circle about halfway down, kind of like a little knee. And then continue the curved lines. And for the feet on this one, I did like a frowny mouth and a straight line underneath. On this one, I'm gonna do little rectangles for the feet, just to make it a little different. All right, then we're gonna add our 2 arms. The arms are the same as the legs, just curved lines, they're long, and then at the end I did magnets on this one. So 2 curved lines, 1, 2, I made that one a little bigger, and then 2 curved lines. All right, so on the, whoops, my paper's getting all messed up, there we go. On the example one here, I did, again, another like frowny mouth, and a little straight line, and then another frowny mouth. So it's like it's kind of like an upside down bubble letter U. I think on this one, I'm gonna make the hands different. So on this one, I'm gonna do a circle at the end of the arm. And I think I'm gonna give this one like claw hands. So to do claw hands, I'm gonna do a little zigzag and let it be pointy at the end, like that. Yeah. Robots are just really fun because you can be so creative. A robot can literally look like anything, so I love drawing them. Now I'm going to do this extra stuff on the head, like this little light and these little things on the side. On the side here, I did 2 curved lines. On this one, I'm going to do a diagonal line going this way down, diagonal line going up, and a straight line connecting. It's like the same shape, but instead of it being curved, it's more angular or more straight lines. And then for the top, I'll do a little rectangle this time instead of that curved line. But then I'm going to do the light the same way. So 2 lines and a circle like that. And I like to do these little lines around it because it looks like it's lighting up, which I think is cute. Now I'm going to start adding details. And this, of course, is where you guys can go crazy and do whatever you want. I'm going to start with the eyes and do 2 circles. If I want to make it the same as this one, I would do 2 smaller circles with a little triangle. On this one, I'm going to do lines straight up and down and straight across. This one has a little smile. You do a line straight across, 2 diagonal lines like that kind of both go towards each other, and then a straight line connecting. And then you can add straight up and down. I like to add lots of little lines inside the arms, the legs, and the neck to kind of make it look like my robot could bend. And then I'm going to draw a rectangle inside the body. And this is like a little screen. You can put whatever you want. This is kind of like that line that you see on like a heart monitor at a hospital. And I don't know, it just made me think of a robot. I think on this one, I'm going to draw a heart. And maybe I'll still do this line. There. I'm gonna add some buttons with circles. If you want to make them look like they're a knob that you turn, you can add triangles, like a little pointer, or you could add little lines inside them too. And I think with that, I'm all done. I don't think I want to add anything else to my robot. It's got a lot going on already. So now it's time to color it in. I'm going to use markers this time, and I'm going to start by coloring all the parts gray that I want to be gray, because then it's going to be easier for me to decide what colors I want to make the rest. You don't need to make your robot gray, but sometimes I just like to make mine a little plain in spots so I can make the little details stand out. Now that I'm done with my gray, I'm going to choose a couple colors that I want to color in my details with, and I'm just going to go one color at a time. Alright guys, and with all that, I'm done coloring in my robot. So it's a little different than this one, different shapes, different colors, but they're still very similar. Of course, you can make your robot look so many different ways. So I would love to see how you chose to make your robot, but I hope you guys have fun coloring it in and just take your time adding lots of cool details. All right, guys, I hope you had fun drawing your robots with me today. Just like before, you guys can still send me pictures of your finished drawings, either to my email or to the Facebook page. And I think what I'll do is see how many I get over summer. Maybe like once a month, I'll put up all the pictures that I get, because I'm sure now that it's warm out, you guys will be outside doing a lot more. So we'll just see. But if you send pictures to me, I still love seeing them. I still will put them in a video at some point. I just don't know quite when. And you can still request things in the comments or email or whatever. I would love to hear it, even though I only do 2 a week. I have no problems doing requests for you guys. But for now, I will see you guys next week on Tuesday. Bye.